Beside that time that you said that you was on the stage with Kanye, Kid Cudi, and the rest of the cats, did you ever connect with Kanye after that?
Nah.
Never.
That was a moment. Like that, yeah. It was like Kanye is bigger than life from then till now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
the reason I asked is because I think about the fact that, like, you know, you had Tribe Called Quest, you had Jungle Brothers, right? You had that conscious era hip hop early in the 90s, right? Mid 90s. And then Kanye does this, you know, track for Jay-Z and blows the fuck up, and then people realize he could really rap, right?
Yeah.
Being that he could really rap and he could really make dope beats, and he's really attached to the culture. He's a bars guy. He goes back and he says, I'm going to take Slim Village.
Right.
I'm going to take Little Brother.
Right.
I'm going to take Twista. I'm going to take Common. This person, that person, and I'm going to curate this group of, this culture of music that's been missing for so long. And I'm going to make them big based off of what I've done. So I feel like there's like some type of formula there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For artists like yourself, who has bars, who's classic, who's worked with classic
I'm just
producers.
a little too young.
Right.
Just a little too young. Like Through the Wire, I was still like high school. I'm just a little too young. You feel me? He went and grabbed artists that inspired him and made them relevant again. You feel me? I just a little. By the time like I came out in 08, he was already.
He's up top.
He was out of here in 08. You know what I'm saying?
He was already on what, 808s and Heartbreaks.
He was untouchable by then. It was
fantasy.
like 10 times platinum going at it with 50 Cent. Who could sell the most? Like I missed that when he was going to SOBs doing shit with Talib. I was still in high school. I missed that. Unfortunately, I missed that because I know if I was around him at the right time, he would have been like, "Oh, come here."
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because he did it with Static. Static did 2 beats on Dark Twisted Fantasy. He didn't get credit for them, but he did. He did them.
What beats? Which ones?
He did Lost in the World and one other one. He did the drums in the studio with Kanye. And he said when they passed the credits in, his name wasn't on the list.
That sucks.
So, you know, he don't feel no type of way about it. He got.
I do.
I mean, he did.
We didn't know that. We just found that out today.
Yeah, he did it. He was in Hawaii. He was in the studio with all of them, and he did the drums. And then I remember, you know, one of the beats I picked, and he was like, "Yo, you can't have that beat because it's going on Kanye shit." And I was like, "All right, hell yeah, get it, my bro."
Right.
And then when the shit came out, I remember he was heartbroken. And he like, all right, fuck it, you can have that beat now because they didn't give me my credit. So we end up using the same beat on our shit.
For Lost in the World.
The drums, yeah.
The drums, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
it was 2 of them. It was that one, it was another one. But that shit always never set. I'm not coming up here to shit on Kanye. It's just the industry's like that, right? You got 10 cats working on the beat. Sometimes people forget who did what. I'm not saying
that's crazy because when Kanye was working on Stronger, and he went to all these other producers and he went to Timbo. That's the story that's out there everywhere. That nobody could do these drums.
He kept trying shit until he found the right one.
Right.
Yeah.
And Timbaland, you know, obviously Timbaland and other producers got credit, but it was like Timbo made this track what it is.
Right.
Yeah,
so it's like, why not do that with Static Selectah?
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
If I had to guess, and I'm just me being a good person, I would say that it was just like the credit got forgotten. I don't think he was like, fuck Static or anything. You know what I'm saying? I think it was 100 dudes in there and they just said, yo.
Nah, Amber Rose was fucking his head up. That's what happened.
Oh, Jesus.
They were like,
fuck.
Nah, you know that shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Once in a great while, I'll forget somebody's credit. But if you see the vinyl I gave you, you saw.
No, yes.
You saw how you said, damn, you gave everybody credit. I've been breaking my brain trying to remember. Yo, Paul, who's that guy who was with in Houston recording your vocals? Yo, Solene, who was that? Who recorded your vocals in LA? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, for real, I'll be trying to remember everybody because I don't want nobody to do that to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lesson for everybody watching.
That's a form of disrespect, though. If somebody took like the time out to like help you craft something, that's like missing the name on the album. Like we did a record together, but you put and then you don't put the feature.
Yeah,
that's like disrespect.
You know who's done that a bunch of times?
Who?
And I love you. We love him. LL. Love LL.
What happened?
Yes. Bro, Love You Better. You don't know who's on the hook of Love You Better. You don't know who's on the hook of doing it well.
With the female voice, right?
So they get the background vocal credit, not the feature.
Does anybody know who was?
Probably got paid. Yeah, probably got paid behind the scenes.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, if you somebody who's I'm not saying this is the case with what LL did. I don't know what the politics was behind it. But it's like if there's a bunch of people in the studio and say Paul Wall say, yeah, champ, come to the studio. and I know how to rap, or I know how to write hooks.
Probably signed the
And
NDA.
it's just like, yo, this is one of my mans. All right, yo, just put this hook together. All right, yo, I gotta go, bro. I got something to take care of. I'm out.
Yeah.
Right.
The next thing you know, it's like if Paul decides or Termanology decides to sing the hook, then it's like, yo, this hook is fire, and it just get overlapped.
Right.
Yeah.
Just get overlapped.
That
The label
shit-
picks it up. Then it's
that
like,
shit do
all right,
happen
it's out of
every
here.
day.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, they probably got a bag and then sign this non-disclosure.
That still doesn't negate the credit, though.
Yeah.
I just
I
think
get it.
that-
I
just
get it.
think
But
that
some
it's-
people don't care. They be like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. Here, take the. I don't care. Give me
Yeah.
that couple dollars.
My
Some
experience
people will
with
do that.
Being the label saying, nah, you the artist, we're not gonna blow up another artist, and whoever's on the
outshine.
hook they won't sign a deal with us, so we're not gonna put them on it because this is gonna get them a leg up for another label to go sign them. It's still fucked up.
Additional
though. It's still
vocals.
fucked up.
That's what the
Yeah.
NDA
Additional
come
vocals, you know? Or not even just, yo, you're gonna get additional vocals. You're not a star. You want the additional vocals, or you don't want to be on the track.
Which is why I think artists,
That's business.
but artists need to have their hand on that as much as possible.
Yeah.
We talking about career-making moments for people
Right.
who may never see that opportunity again.
Right.
Thank God Static Selectah is genuinely, honestly talented and can do it again and again and again because
right.
he's like that. He's really built like that. His production game is ridiculous for all genres.
Right.
I'm just telling
For
the
sure.
truth though.
Facts.
But God forbid you're not a Static Selectah. You know what I mean? Like, what
And
if
you only had that one in you.
right? What if you
Yeah.
only had like 2 or 3 good ideas and maybe this,
But they were the best ideas, because that's, to me, one of his best albums, if not his best album.
and not even
Yeah.
to say
You
that
know what
you
I'm
only had one idea, but like, what if
He could have gave you more hits.
the pressure of everyday life keeps you from being as creative as you can, and this opportunity would have gave you some financial leeway to now you're not stressing about the bills, and now you can sit down and come up with a whole tape full of that shit. But because you got skipped over,